And welcome back to a little What's on My Mind. Um, Taking a little stroll, 75 degrees today here in North Georgia. I've been doing a little thinking on the border crossings and the illegal crossings that are coming in, and nobody's doing anything about it. What's happening is there is 150,000 crossings every month for the last 18 months. Now, that's 2,700,000 people crossing the border. What are we doing with these people? Let me tell you. Texas is putting them on buses, shipping them to, let me close my door here so I can, shipping them to Chicago, shipping them to New York. And what happens when they get there? Well, let me tell you what happens. First thing they do is they apply for the welfare system. How they get it, I can't know, but they're doing it. They're draining the money, and nobody in Washington is doing anything about it. Biden is sitting up there on his thumb, right square up his backside, and doing nothing. But when it was brought to his attention that these border crossings, he blamed Trump because he don't know who he is. This man has no right to run a country. None. But yet, he's sitting up there like head honcho and has no clue what he's doing. He hasn't had a clue for a long time. If people don't tell that man where to go, what to eat, and how to do it, he don't know. He's lost. He gets on the stage. If he doesn't look at that teleprompter and read what's being on there, he don't know what he's supposed to say. He goes off script. He just goes off the rails. Well, he's off the damn rails anyway. But how he got in there, I can't know. I'll never figure. Somebody help me understand that one. Now, but we need to do something about these people crossing the borders. And I mean, 150,000 people a month. A month. What the hell are the border crossing agents doing? Standing there saying 1, 2. They're the ones keeping count. And just sitting there watching them do it because they can't do anything because their hands are tied. Because Biden said, open the borders. Open the borders. And then we're going to turn around and we're going to give $160 million to Ukraine. Let's stop and think about this for a second. We got people right here in our own backyard, starving, homeless, including our veterans. Homeless, starving. The veterans, I don't even want to think about this, but they're committing suicide because they can't cope. But yet we want to send $160 billion to Ukraine because they're having a war over there. I understand they're having a war. We didn't start it. I understand maybe sending them weapons, sending them ammunition, maybe sending some planes, some tanks. I mean, shit, we got a lot of that. But $160 billion? Where's, 25 or $26 trillion in debt? I don't know about y'all, but that's a lot of money. But yet, we can send it all out of the country, just send it out of the country like it's, oh, well, that's the way it goes. First your money and then your clothes. Not necessarily in that order. But why? When we can take that $60 billion and put it right here into this country, either pay the debt down, whatever. But let's get some homeless people off the street. Why? First of all, why are they homeless? Well, the bank rates went up. The income went down. Inflation went up. Income didn't. Here, pay. Inflation, pay. Something's got to give in there somewhere. I know a lady, I was talking to a lady the other day, and she makes about $1,000 a month. Her house payment's over $700. So that leaves her just a little bit of money to pay the rest of her bills plus buy her groceries. She said most of the time, I don't buy groceries. Wow. Wow. And her husband was a vet for this country. He fought for this country in Vietnam. And she can't get any help from the government for his services, which I do believe they're supposed to be able to get something. But she's not getting anything. They won't give it to her. Oh, well, so what? He was a vet. Thanks for your service. Have a nice day. Get out of my face. That's just the way these people that work in the government buildings are. I'm here to collect a paycheck. I make pretty good money doing it, but I don't have to deal with you people. You people are scum. Leave me alone. You're annoying me. How can I look on Facebook while I'm at work here or play my damn Angry Birds or whatever the hell I'm doing, and I don't have to deal with you? And then when you interrupt this game, I got to pause the game. Oh my God, let's think of that. I got to pause the game to deal with ignorant people because they have questions. Okay. That sounds about right. Or they just close the window. Close up shop. That's it. We're done. This way I don't have to, and I can go back to playing my games or my crossword puzzle or my, I don't know, whatever they're doing in there. But it's not work for the people. It's just, to me, is amazing. It's just amazing that people do that. And they're supposed to be there to help the American people. And the American people ain't getting the help they're getting. In other words, you're getting kicked out in the street. They're starving to death. They're living under bridges, in tents, in abandoned buildings. Atlanta right now, there's, what was it, the other day I was looking at news. It was like 1,500 abandoned homes in Atlanta where they're squatters. They just go in there, move in, and squat. No power, no water, nothing. Just squatters. So that's just what is going on in the country today. What we need to do is wake up and let's get these people out of office. I mean, even if they're not up for a re-election, start a petition, get their butts out of there. Let's get somebody in there that wants to work and wants to help. If nobody wants to work and wants to help, get them out. Simple. Start a petition. Send it around. And I urge everybody right now to start a petition to get rid of Joe Biden out of office. Let's start fresh. I mean, Kamala Harris probably ain't much better. But it's somebody that is, at least she's got her cognizance about her. I hope. But the elections is coming in November. And you got Nikki Haley and Trump and a couple others that are running. Let's find somebody that'll do something for this country. Let's find somebody that'll dig their heels in and do something instead of sitting on their dead ass, collecting that money, collecting everything they can get their hands on, stealing whatever they can steal, and make it better for the American people. I'd like to see it go back into the 60s. I mean, you don't have to wear a suit and tie to work with a hat. But I'd like to see that. I also like to see a lot of people get off the streets, get back into homes, make them, get some work, and stop. And a lot of these people from scamming. There's a couple people stand out here at Walmart in Dalton, and they beg for money, but yet I've watched them with my own eyes. watched them get into a really nice car, a couple 2-3-year-old car, and drive off. They make more money a week than I do. They make more money probably in a day than I do in a month. Out of people's kindness. Oh yeah, here's $5, here's $2, here's $1. I hand them applications. Here's some applications. Go find a freaking job. And stop scamming the American people. I mean, I understand there's people out there that do need help. And we need to figure out a way to get the people's help. Get them help. And get the people that are actually supposed to be doing the work. Oh, well, we can't do anything about it because we're so understaffed. Then get a bigger budget. They're giving $60 billion over there to Ukraine. Take some of that. Get a bigger staff. Get people in there that know what they're doing and can follow up on some of these. I have 15 children. They only got 2. I got 15 children, so they're going to give them welfare, 15 children. And, there's cousins and whatever, and my sister's kids and my sister's brother's kids, and all living under the same roof. So they're getting on, and you can tell when it's welfare day. Go to Walmart. Watch when they start pulling 2 buggies up. Dang good and well, it's welfare day. We push 1 buggy up there, and we can carry it out in both hands for, a couple $100. Holy cow. We need to start putting people in place to find out what these people are doing and stop them from doing it. The scammers. And get the people help that need help. The ones that are living on the street, that are pushing buggies, shopping carts around full of cans or clothes or whatever they have in it. Their worldly possessions. Whittled down to a damn shopping cart. What the hell? Craziness. It's craziness. Let's see about we can straighten some of this up. Start a petition. Get rid of these people. Make somebody do their job. Crack a whip. These people work for you. You don't work for you don't work for the government. The government is supposed to work for you. Reagan said it best. The government works for the people of the United States. And they forgot all about that. They forgot all about that. Once they get up there, they forget about their people. All they're interested in is money grabbing. I could be a multi-billionaire in about 5-6 years from the money I can steal from the sugar companies and the oil and all these other big companies that want all these things done. And no, let's stop that bull crap. Let's stop the super PACs. Stop that. If you want to run for government, run off your own dime. Don't stand there and beg the American people to give you money to run for an office that you're not going to actually do anything about. Run on your own dime. Trump did it. Somebody else did it too. You tell me who that was? He was a billionaire. Ross Perot spent his own money. I'd like to have seen him got on there, but he didn't, because it wasn't for the super PACs to have Ross Perot in there, because he was going to go in there and do something. He's going to change it up. But no, we can't have that because you're going to mess with my wallet. Let's get these people out, start a petition, go in there, raise hell, stand outside with signs out in front of their buildings and protest. It's legal to protest. Stand outside there and just tell them how sorry they are. On a cardboard cutout with a stick like you're picketing, and tell them how sorry they are, and see if we can't change the world. Somebody's got to step up and do it. I mean, if anybody in this area, the North Georgia area, wants to do it, I'll show up. I'll bring my sign. But again, those are my thoughts, and my thoughts only. So, do me a favor. Please like, subscribe, share this with your friends. Spread the word. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, America. I'd love to know. Until next time, America, we will see you then.